Look into its face, Paris. See what Aphrodite gives. The most beautiful woman in the world. Helen.
No, you can't go outside the city walls. Father is furious. Come on, let's get you bathed and dressed. Come on, you can't go to a wedding looking like that.
That big one in the front. Is that Agamemnon, the one who's to marry our sister?
No, that's his father, King Atreus. See that one there, with the beard? That's Agamemnon. They say that one day he will rule the entire Aegean. Now come on, let's go.
Who's the other one? The young one?
That's his brother, Menelaus. Young about 2 years. I'm not too fond of living in his brother's shadow, so I hear. Come on, let's get you dressed.
Where are they from?
Mycenae.
Where's that?
Never you mind.
Theseus, my king. This is bad timing, don't you think?
Ready of the challenge.
Don't get me wrong, I love a challenge, but I just hate to be missing Athens in the springtime. You know how beautiful it is.
If you want beauty, you'll find it right here beyond those walls. The most beautiful girl in the world is here, Sparta.
She's just a child.
Ripen her like grapes. I'll age her like wine. When she ages just enough, I'll taste her.
Yeah, well, fine. But not when the greatest warriors in Mycenae just behind those walls.
Don't be such a bore. Let's have some fun.
Fun? No, this is not fun. No, fishing is fun. Playing the lute is fun. Swimming in shark-infested waters is fun. Committing suicide is not fun.
I, King Atreus, Prince Agamemnon, Prince Menelaus, we welcome you to Sparta.
Great Tyndareus, made greater by his kindness.
Made greater only by his most dutiful and obedient daughter. May I present the lovely Clytemnestra?
Clytemnestra, I hereby claim you as my wife. And who is this?
My youngest, still a child, an untamed and disrespectful child, I might add.
Her name, my lord?
She is Helen.
Helen.
Father, I will take her to her room.
Yes, indeed you shall. As punishment for her disrespect, she will miss the wedding feast.
Father-in-law, I see my bride is distressed. You're quite right. Clytemnestra's little sister is but a child who meant no harm. Why not invite her to join us?
Well, that sounds fair. I would be honored to be Helen's escort, should the king's legendary kindness permit.
Pollux, see that she's properly dressed.
Yes, Father.
You ever seen anything like it?
So much trouble.
What's all the big fuss about?
Don't you understand anything about anything? You're not a little girl. You're almost a woman. What are you doing?
I don't know such thing.
You are. Listen to me. Get off for a second. Listen.
No, I won't.
Helen! Helen, I love you more than life. I know it's hard to accept, but someday, soon, you will marry.
I already know who to.
You do?
I saw him
Where?
in the water.
You'll marry a fish.
It's a shepherd.
Oh, that's likely. Helen!
I will, Pollux. I had a vision. I saw his face, and
And what?
he saw mine. On Monday, he'll find me. I know it. I know it.
Good. Good. But meanwhile, you must be ready for kings and princes to seek your hand.
Why?
Your beauty, your spirit, it makes men weak. Helen, you have no idea what madness lies in men. All men, every one.
Even you?
You hold this beef. Thank you. Doing what?
Casting lots. I know what for, too. No, you've no right. I'm not some sort of a prize.
Well done, my friend. So you get the girl, and I get the horse. Well, I'll just have to find myself another stunningly beautiful princess. Persephone, perhaps.
Well, she's sweet on pomegranates, I heard.
I hate pomegranates. Farewell, my friend.
May the gods be kind.
Who are you?
Theseus, king of Athens.
You don't look like a king.
You better get used to me. I'm going to marry you.
I think you've got me confused with my sister. I'm not the daughter of Tyndareus who does what anybody says.
Well, you're not the daughter of Tyndareus at all.
Of course I am. You think my mother found me under a cabbage leaf?
Some say that. I don't. You're Queen Laida's daughter, all right. There's no mistake in that face.
I'm my father's daughter, too.
You'd have to be. That's the way it works.
Tyndareus is my father.
They never told you anything at all, did they?
Told me what?
What do you think happened to your mother?
She died?
Why?
Because of me. I made her sick.
How? You know? Tyndareus told you you'd kill your mother.
You didn't have to say it. You can't look at me.
Your mother took her own life, Helen. She leapt from the west wall of the palace.
No. You lie. Why would she?
She was raped.
Because she was beautiful.
Yeah.
Is that what you intend with me?
What?
Rape?
I don't rape children. Or are you a woman?
No, no, no.
Well, when you are, we'll be good friends. We'll be fine.
Tell me the truth about my mother. I need to know, please.
When it happened, Tyndareus was away in Egypt. And when she began to show a couple of months later, they'd been gone for half a year. So the kingdom watched her belly swell, month after month. And she was disgraced. She had no husband beside her. And she waited till she had you, and then...
Had me. It was me.
Helen, no. They're wolves!
Do I look like her?
Well, you're younger. And dirtier. But when you grow up, if you grow up, you don't make me wring your neck. It'll be even more breathtaking.
Who was it? Who did it? Tell me who.
Helen, you're the daughter of the greatest god. Zeus is your father. That's why your beauty will never be matched. That's why no man will ever resist it.
You resisted me.
Well, well, not without great effort. Let me be your friend. I think you could do with one.
I must always know the truth.
Always. How was the ride? Mount Hymetta's honey. Best in the world.
How do you know it's the best?
Well, I suppose I don't.
Well, then there's always a chance you might find something better.
No.
I want to love.
Well, you will someday.
I'm ready now.
You're young.
I'm a woman.
Someday, someplace, we'll find someone better. Someone worthier. When you do, neither the gods' will nor the earth's turning will keep you from it.
That's how I feel about you.
Well, Helen, this has just been a kind of practice. Someday you'll know the difference.
You always said that we'd marry.
Helen. Hey.
Quiet. Why are you here?
We finally found you. You're safe now.
Price. I gladly pay it.
With the death of Pollux, Tyndareus had no heir. The great kings of the Aegean were drawn to Sparta like moths to the flame.
Odysseus, king of Ithaca, remembers the fallen Pollux and offers his heart to the great King Tyndareus.
Achilles brings greetings from the Myrmidons, who stand shoulder to shoulder with the people of Sparta to defend the honor of Sparta and to revenge the blood of the great King Tyndareus.
To die for a woman. It's hard to imagine such weakness.
You cannot comment. You have not seen her.
I don't need to.
You afraid to try?
I'm afraid of nothing.
There. You shed no tears. By your actions, you have left me without love or hope, and Sparta without its future king. And you show no grief. It should have been you who died. Is there any among you who will take this cursed woman? Is there any among you who wishes their home devastated, his country brought to ruin, his heart broken beyond repair? I leave her to you. Leave her!
Tyndareus is right. She'll bring her husband more trouble than he could ever imagine. The path to her bed is strewn with ash and death.
And yet is there not one man round this table who does not want her?
Do you suggest that every king here draw his sword against the other?
No, of course not. That would be...
What he wants is to find a way to have her all to himself. Isn't that right, little brother? In truth, if we raise our swords at all, it should be together and pointed in the same direction.
Toward riches in Byzantium.
Or Persians?
If we unite, we can conquer anything at all. Any creature, any nation.
Well spoken, Agamemnon, but you control no army.
Perhaps I should tell you, brothers, that as we speak, our father, the clear-eyed Atreus, lies alone, speaking only with the gods. In a matter of days, they will take him, and I will return to the citadel at Mycenae.
Then let us greet you now as our new High King, mighty Agamemnon of Mycenae.
Agamemnon!
Agamemnon!
Now, can we agree to unite in time of war? What do you say, Odysseus?
I have a family. I'd rather plow a field and sow it with salt than go to war.
And you, Achilles?
Some of us may prefer a long and quiet life at home. I, for one, would live it short. If I knew I could die with a taste of glory on my lips.
You will have it short if one of us takes Helen. And yet, perhaps this is the way that we can unite as Agamemnon wishes.
Good Odysseus, the wisest of us all.
And tell us, O wise one, what do you propose?
Two things. First, we swear an oath.
What sort of oath?
Whoever takes Helen can trust that we will defend that man's sole right to her with our lives. The rest must be content to admire her from afar.
And second?
We cast lots. The winner takes the bride.
Never!
Who? What gives you the right to agree on such a thing?
The right of one man to one vote.
Who in the world has ever heard of that? There is no such thing.
Then we begin here. Who swears the oath? Agamemnon, as we two are the only ones who are married, how do you suggest we cast a lot?
Given this noble assemblage, I would say our seals.
Closest to the jar may claim his bride. Menelaus.
What say you, my brother? I say the gods have spoken. And each man here would be wise to keep his oath, or face the everlasting wrath of Mount Olympus.
Your daughter is so lovely.
She reminds me of you.
So long ago.
Iphigenia, come, say goodnight to your aunt. Have you been bouncing?
Mwah.
Give your aunt a kiss. Off to bed. Quickly.
Making a child so sweet might be reason enough to live.
You have many reasons, Helen. Tomorrow you will marry my husband's brother. We'll be sisters and sisters-in-law both. Yes. They are hard men.